Hi, and welcome back to Alice in Gemland. Thank you for joining me again. I'm your host, Alice, the graduate gemologist here at Moriarty's Gem Art, and I'm happy to see you all again. Of course, I have these 15 carat Tanzanite earrings. They're about 7.5 carats each. That was a request from someone viewing last show. So I hope you all can take a look at them and enjoy them, and I'll show them to you on our website at some point during this show. So thank you for joining me. We're going to start with our first piece. It is a Malawi zircon ring set in 14 karat yellow gold with pave set diamonds. Look at that blue. Matches my nail polish. I'll bring it up closer. It has beautiful rounded band, which is actually very quite smooth between the fingers. But gives you a lot of beautiful brilliance in the diamond. And of course, that Malawi zircon is very special. Again, limited source, new source. So don't know how long the production's going to be. I'm going to take you over to the website here and show you where to find all these wonderful new pieces that have just come out of our shop. So you go over to our MoreGems website, MoreGems.com, go to Gem Show, and then click down to Alice in Gemland, and that will bring up the items that we are going to talk about today. So here's this ring. It is a carat 29 in the center. I'll bring this back up. And it has a 0.5 carat of diamonds. Look at how beautiful that is. Double row of diamonds in the halo. Just really crests right up to that blue zircon. Beautiful little under gallery here. Just nice little design. Beautiful, just beautiful. And this, the blue zircon is from Malawi, and it has been heat treated to turn it that beautiful color. You know, we wouldn't really enjoy many gemstones if we didn't figure out a bunch of treatments, and heat treatment being the most common. It brings out the beautiful blues and violets in Tanzanite. It brings out the blues and peachy colors in Zircon. It helps sapphires, and it helps some tourmalines. Garnets are one of the stones that are pretty much all natural. I think there's only one that can be treated. Otherwise, treatments don't affect garnets. So I am going to take us back out to here, and I'm going to discuss our next piece, which a little biased on this one because it is my birthstone, and it is aquamarine. So you see this big, beautiful aquamarine here. And I'm going to switch you over back to me, and so you can see it. This is a Christopher Michael design. It is a beautiful baguette style aquamarine. The aqua is from, I don't think we have a locality on this one. But aqua is found mostly in Brazil and Madagascar and some parts of Africa. Just a split shank style, which is one of my favorites. Beautiful statement piece. And you truly are not getting the blue of this ring, of this aqua, from this view. It is truly the blue on the screen of our picture. So it's hard to compare. When you see it here on my hand versus on the picture on the screen, but it is truly the blue that is on the screen. So I'm going to actually take a moment, a little side note, because I get asked this quite a bit, and I'd like to just share a little bit of my knowledge. So a lot of people ask me, well, how do you keep your jewelry clean, or how do you keep your jewelry safe? And I'm going to liken it this way. I've been thinking about this. So you buy this beautiful new piece of jewelry and you love it, but you at the gym, so you take it off and you throw it in your purse, you throw it in your gym bag, or you throw it in your coin holder. And that can all cause damage to the ring. Think about it like this. You bought a new car. Is the first thing you're going to do is to park next to a cart corral so that you get dings and scrapes? You take that risk. Well, think about that with jewelry. You want to take the time to not necessarily wrap it up in tissues because that could be dangerous. Because you might, if you don't think about it, you could just toss that tissue away and then that would be devastating, because that has happened. But think about, there's a lot of places that sell little things like this little jewelry keeper, especially for travel. We're just going to cover up that name. Um, there's places online, that holds rings very nicely, and I'll demonstrate here. You can hold your rings, put earrings, put necklaces in here. I'd probably put them in a little baggie or something in there. So this is one option. It zips up closed. I mean, or, these little pouches here are great for protecting jewelry, or, these, um, or even the good old fashioned pencil pouch. And I'm going to turn this around because it has a name on it, and get a bunch of little bags. You can go to any drugstore and get the little pill keeper bags, or stop in, or, when we can give you some little Ziploc baggies to keep your jewelry safe, because we love that you want to take care of your jewelry, and keep it nice and new and shiny and sparkling. The other thing I wanted to share with you, the easiest way to clean your jewelry is to warm soapy water. So hot tap water. You don't want to go any hotter than that. And then some dish detergent, whatever you're washing your dishes with, should work just fine. A little squirt in the water suds it up a little bit, and let your jewelry soak in there. That's going to be safe for all of your faceted gemstones. Don't put pearls or opals or coral in there, or turquoise, but anything that's faceted should just, except for opals, Ethiopian opals. I just want to qualify that. It will be safe in there. And then take a soft toothbrush or an old toothbrush and just very gently, scrub, getting underneath and on the sides and everything. And then give it a good rinse in warm water, and just pat it dry. And, you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Do it on a regular basis. And it doesn't, you can soak it for 5 minutes, you could soak it overnight, just as long as you remember it's there. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call at 219-662-1390, or shoot us an email or a Facebook message. And you can email us at sales@MoreGems.com, and we're happy to answer any questions you have. All right, now we're going to get back to the fun stuff. All right, so we've seen 2 blue stones. I think we're going to go with my next favorite. So we're going to get this one off the screen, and we're going to go. Oops. Michael gave me one button to push, and I'm still not doing that great of a job pushing just one button. So anyway, we're going to get back here. And okay, so I know I received a comment last Alice in Gemland about my engagement ring. So you have to imagine that's got to be my second favorite gemstone, or my first, which is ruby. And rubies are far and few between. Prices have skyrocketed. But look at this guy. Oh, 2 big, beautiful emerald cut diamonds on the side. And I did design this one, and it is in platinum. But look at the red of that ruby. Oh, there, that's the red right there. I know everything else is blurry, but that's the red. So I will bring it up on our website here. And the ruby is 76 points, so 3/4 of a carat, elongated emerald cut. And it is, it is from Mozambique. I was going to say Madagascar, but that's a different stone we have. And the diamonds weigh 61 points of emerald cuts and 42 points of round brilliant diamonds. So just a little bit over a carat of diamonds in the ring. And just Beautiful. Oh, there's the red. And everybody sees red differently, which is it's kind of funny because some people will see it as this is more pink, and some people will see it as more orange. Um, but to my eye, it is just it's a very true red. And Mozambique is a little bit of a newer source of rubies. I want to say maybe about 20-25 years. Um, but in the grand scheme of things, it is much newer. There we go. Ooh, you could wear this ring every day and not have any problems. Engagement ring, anniversary ring, just because ring, just fabulous. Feels nice. The diamonds are very smooth. They're finger to finger presentation, so no diamonds between your fingers, which is nice if you have sensitivity between your fingers. So that's again beautiful piece. All right, moving right along. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to chat, to like and subscribe us, and to remember that the live Gemstone show with Steve Moriarty is on May 1st, Wednesday, May 1st at 7:05. And you can find the link on MoreGems.com. All right, now we're going to move into the same family as ruby. We're going to move to sapphires. And this sapphire was cut by Steve, and it is from Montana. Oh, look at that. Look at that teal blue. I believe it's a step cut round, so you have rectangular facets as opposed to triangular facets. It's just a fun ring. It's just it's unique. Open work and lots of diamonds. So let's find out the specs on this one. I'll go back to our website. Yeah, here it is. Here's the Montana sapphire. Let's see if he has a mine locality. Oh, Rock Creek. So Rock Creek, Montana. It has been heat treated, and which again brings out the beauty in it. So there's nothing wrong with heat treatment. And let's see. Oh, it's 2 carats. Look at that. It's a 2-carat sapphire. And the diamond weight are 62 points. Wow, and this sapphire has a very high clarity. It's a VS1 clarity, which is almost unheard of for sapphires. There's usually some sort of inclusions or needles or crystals inside there. Oh, look at that. I love this cut. I have a Savorite garnet that has it's an oval, but it has the similar step cut rectangular facets. And it's just so unique the way it gives you the brilliance pattern. Not quite a Portuguese pattern, but of brilliance, but it close. Look at that. Oh. A little bit narrower on the back, very comfortable. Look at that blue. So good. So good. Okay, so we're going to go, and I am going to switch from rings to this pendant that Steve designed. It's an opal pendant, 18 karat yellow gold and rubies. And I'm going to try and get in here to get the greens. It is an Ethiopian opal, because if this was Australian, it would probably cost all my 4 kids college tuition. Just amazing. It's absolutely mesmerizing. It's just like it's like a kaleidoscope. You just can't stop watching it. Because every angle you get a different color and a different rainbow effect. and then accented with beautiful rubies. And then look at the back. Look at the back detail. Isn't that beautiful? All right. I'm going to switch this bit. Oh, and here, let me. So I'm just going to point this real quick. This is my Tanzanite pendant. It was the first purchase I ever made when I started working here. And I have been here almost 12 years now. And I enjoy it a lot. So that's why I'm still here. And that's why they've got me doing this. So look at that. Now, for me, I'd probably wear it on a longer chain, probably maybe a 20-inch chain, just because it is such a statement piece that I would probably want something, I wouldn't want it as high, high up here. I'd want it a little bit lower. But everybody's different. 18 inches about a standard length for most people. I pretty much always wear a 16-inch length. I think this one's probably maybe a 17-inch length at this point. Because I've worn it a long time. And chains do stretch over time a little bit, so that's just the nature of the metal moving a little bit. So I am going to bring up this pendant here, and we can see it on our website. Look at those colors; they're just amazing. So black opal from Ethiopia, and it is 22.34 carats. And we have a carat 21 of rubies. And oh no, I'm sorry, 97 points of rubies, so just shy of a carat. And the diamonds are a carat 21. So definitely, and it looks like that we've got to do a little correction on the website. It says it's 32 inches long. It is not 32 inches long. It's probably about a good inch and a half. So we'll get that information corrected because that's kind of funny. 32 inches would be quite a statement piece if you ask me. Again, here it is. Just stunning. Look at that. I love the red accents with the diamond frame because it really just adds some depth and character to the piece. And the fact that it has a hidden bail. And I'm not sure if, depending on what chain you wore, you could probably even flip it around if you wanted to. Yeah, I think this is probably the best way. Look at that. Oh, okay. I'll stop playing with the colors. It's hard. It's very hard. Okay. So, what do you guys want to see next? How about some Tanzanite? So, we will switch over here. Okay, so I have a couple pairs of Tanzanite earrings. We're trying to bring more yellow gold back. So hopefully you'll be seeing more yellow gold on the website. Tanzanite's one of those gemstones, in my personal opinion, looks good in whatever metal you set it in. The rose gold seems to pick up maybe a little bit more of the pink and make the blue stand out a little bit more. The white gold, of course, is just it's your basic framework, and it really concentrates on the center stone, so it's not taking away or adding anything. It makes the stones the focus point, and then it helps the prongs disappear a little bit too, especially on diamonds if there's diamonds in the setting. And yellow gold, my personal preference is to go towards 18 karat yellow gold because it's a little bit warmer in color, but a 14 karat yellow gold is equally as beautiful. So really, with Tanzanite, whatever color it's set in, metal color it's set in, there's no wrong answer. It's truly a personal preference. Like these 15 karat Tanzanite earrings, they're set in platinum. All right, so, but I have another pair. Look at these cuties. Ugh. Look at the halo on them. It is, you know, we should almost do a pair of these um, with with an opal in the center and rubies as accents, because if you can see, it's very similar to that opal pendant where it's got larger diamonds um, on the north, south, east, and west points. So this pair of earrings is 3.61 carats total weight of beautiful matched Tanzanites. And I think this is a pair that Steve actually brought back from his trip to Tanzania and Kenya. Not that all Tanzanite doesn't come from Tanzania, but this one just happens to be a pair that he brought back, the loose pair, and then we set them. I'm going to kind of walk you through this pair. It is friction back, so just a nice on off. You hear that nice little click because there's a little notch, and then the under part equally is beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. And I'm going to hold them up to my ear. This is an Alice size earring, let me tell you. So just a nice size for the lobe, just a little bit of, on the bigger size. The stones are 7.7 millimeters. So overall is probably about 8.5, 9. But yeah, beautiful pair of earrings. So I'm going to bring you over to the website so you can see it. And here is actually a picture on the ear. And with Valerie's second piercing there, it fits in nicely. And there they are. Look at the beautiful color of those stones. And again, those are 4,080. And this is found on our Tanzanite Jewelry Designs website. So I'll bring you up. Here's our homepage. And yes, and we are still offering the free gift with purchase. So there's 4 different possibilities for a gemstone pendant, for a Tanzanite pendant, I should say. And this listing right here are the pendants that we are offering with gift with purchase at certain amounts. And that will automatically plug into your cart, so you don't even have to worry about any coupon codes or adding anything extra. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the next pair of earrings, as long as we're talking about earrings, and that's this pair right over here. Beautiful style. Look at that. Oh, I'm out of the box. You know what? We're going to switch back here. There we go. Look at how nice those are. Little diamond accent at the top. Oval earrings. And these, I believe, are more on the blue side. Yes, violet blue exceptional. 4.70 carats. And again, friction back. Nice tight fit for those people who worry about that. And yes, backs do loosen up over the time, depending on how much you take them on and off. But that is something that either a new back will fix, or sometimes we can just tighten up the back and tighten up the little springiness to the backs to make them fit better again. Oop. I hold them up to my ear. I like the diamond accent at the top, because even if it tilts a little bit, it almost looks like a second piercing. So I think it's attractive either way. Okay, so let me bring that up on the website here, and we can take a little walk around these. So they're 31.45, and they're 4.7 carats. And the picture is actually much better than what you were seeing from me showing them to you. That is a very true color of them. For some reason, the camera seems to be washing out the color today, but that's okay. That's why we have lots of different ways to see them. Here it is on Valerie's ear again. It sits very nicely, and see, even if it did tilt a little bit, it would look like her second piercing, which I think is kind of cool because then it's, there's it'll look good whichever angle it's at, which can be important. So there's 18 points of diamonds, and these are a nice, highly rated Tanzanite. Of one's 923 and the other one's 930. Yeah, Tanzanites are challenging to match up. So we do our best, and we walk around in different lighting sources to make sure that they match in every lighting sources as best as possible. So let's see. We've seen Montana sapphires. We've seen rubies. We've seen aquamarine. Oh, we've seen Malawi zircon. What should we do next? Should we continue on with Tanzanite? Well, I have one more piece of Tanzanite, so let's finish that one off. And then I've got a few more pieces to share with you, and then we can talk about Steve's show here coming up in another week. So here is this Tanzanite. And it matches the earrings because it has the 3 diamonds on either side. And not that I'm an advocate for matching everything, but sometimes it's nice. And sometimes I just have a mishmash of jewelry on because it's whatever I want. It's whatever mood I'm feeling. So sometimes they all might be in yellow gold, but they're all different gemstones. Or sometimes maybe it's a garnet theme. Or maybe it's just because that's my favorite piece and it makes me feel good. It all depends. Every day's a different day, so I take my jewelry off at night, put it away in my nice little cases, and then I pick new stuff out in the morning. Not new stuff, but new to the morning. Yeah, I don't want to get my husband too worried that I'm picking out brand new jewelry every day. Yeah, he's not worried. Okay, so here is this guy. Look at that. Oh, I love this style. And I think partly because it reminds me of the classic 3-stone, but it's a little bit different. It's got 3 little diamonds on the side, and then it's got the diamond band. Take this off for a second. I like the way it tapers up. So the diamonds let me see if I can get closer. I'm trying to get this in focus. Are bigger on the bottom to, all right, I'm having issues here. There we go. To smaller at the top. So it just kind of like goes up to a peak. And then, oh, I'm looking a little weird. We've got the green screen behind me and it's doing some strange things. So it comes up to like a cathedral here on the side. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Oh, that's so pretty. Comes up to a cathedral on the side, and it looks really narrow and dainty. But it's not really narrow and dainty because you have a lot of metal this way for durability. It's kind of sneaky. So it looks just dainty on the hand, just rising up to those big stones in the center. But yet you don't need to worry about durability because you have all that beautiful architecture on the side. All right. I'm gonna show it to you on the website so you can get a better idea because I was not. I think it's operator error, so we're just gonna go with operator error on this one. I am gonna bring this up. Okay, so here's the ring, and I actually didn't bring the video up because I'm gonna pause the video, and of course it goes right over where. Okay, there we go. So okay, right here is what I was talking about, how it goes up narrow to this first diamond over here, and how you can see the reflection, how it gets wider down at the base. So it really just makes for a super delicate look. But again, a very sturdy ring. Beautiful. What size is the center stone, you ask? It's a carat 97 in the center, and it is 40% blue and 60% violet, which, in my opinion, is my blend. everybody has a different blend. So some people like more blue, some people like more violet. I tend to be right in the middle for my go-to. Of course, I greatly appreciate more blue and I greatly appreciate more violet because they are unique. And especially more violet, you find fewer of those. But everybody has just that right kind of color combination that talks to them. So the middle line, 50-50 blue violet is about where I'm at. And a little bit more violet or about that range, you start seeing the red flashes and the pink flashes. Typically more blue, more solid blue, like 80%, 90%, you're not seeing the red flashes. It's out there, but it's very, very rare. Okay, so we're going to move back to our More Gems website here, and we're going to talk about the last few pieces here, which are two Christopher Michael design pieces, and they are from newer stones from that Steve brought back from Tucson. And this guy, look at this one. That is imperial zircon in the center and blue zircons on the side, set in 18 karat yellow gold. Chris's signature shank that's a little bit wider on the bottom to counterbalance the ring. Heavy piece, feels really nice. Beautiful bezel setting. I believe this one was bezel set by Margot, one of our bench jewelers, who is very, very talented. When you have a challenging piece, that's who you go to. And I am going to bring up the specs on this one. So again, 18 karat yellow gold, designed by Christopher Michael. And the zircons, the blue zircons are from Cambodia. So they're a little bit more green than, I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's just a comparison between Malawi and, of course, my blue nail polish does not help. I will not do that again. I will go back to neutral. I just thought it was a very springy color and a very dismal couple of weeks we've had here in the Midwest with rain and lack of sunshine. When you start peeking out the window and you're going, is that sun? Do you see that? Is that sun? So, but anyway, so get a blue zircon ring and then you'll have blue skies all the time. So the blue zircon is 3.35 carats, and the imperial zircon in the center is 8.52 carats. Beautiful, beautiful ring. And unique detail, because Chris and I talked about this, is that in order not to make it too wide on the hand, he has this kind of swoop here that just nestles right between the fingers. And I'm going to show it to you on our website over here. And here it is. And again, well, that's a pretty good matching color here. Oh, blue zircon. I can't get over how just alive it is. The color is just so vibrant. And I love vibrant gems. And here it is, $55.95 in time for Mother's Day. All of it's in time for Mother's Day. All right. Now, that brings me back to the last piece of the show. And this piece can be worn by anybody. So I love the design. I love the shape of the stone. It's simple. It's solitaire, but yet the design of it just really accents the center stone. So here is a hexagon blue zircon from Malawi. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the angles that you see with the reflections. Now, it looks like that it is cut open underneath there. And yet it isn't. It's just the way the metal has come swooping up, because it's all solid here. But the way he designed it, again, this is a Christopher Michael piece. It's kind of an optical illusion, and then very straight. Sorry, I had lotion on my hands. Straight sides. Now, he did not do the wider shank on the bottom, but it's still very heavy shank. Chris builds things to last, so this one is there's no worries on any of our pieces. And again, beautiful setting. Look at that. Again, anybody can wear this ring. Okay, let me bring it up on our website. And here it is. And I'll share it with you. So it is a carat 68 hexagon cut blue zircon, and it is from Malawi as well, and set in 14 karat white gold. And I believe Margot set this one as well. Again, challenging stone to set, but again, she's the go-to for our challenges. And she's like, no, thank you anymore. We love Margot. And here, I'm just trying to give you a comparison between the blue zircon from Cambodia and the blue zircon from Malawi. Each extremely beautiful in their own rights, but definitely different. Definitely different. Okay, so that actually concludes my show. And I want to thank you all for joining me again. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out. I always look forward to them. And remember to watch Steve's show on Wednesday, May 1st at 7:05. You can find the link on our website here, and I will show you here. We'll go back to our website. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And go back to Moriarty's Gem Art. And if you scroll down here, we have this fun little box here. Okay, find our next show. So when you're ready to go watch it, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, you can go right to our website and find us there. And then you can see right there, May 1st, next show. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you next time.